Here we go, another Kaido theory. We should have done a lot of these over the last couple of years, but with Wano progressing at the rate it's currently at, it seems it won't be too long now until we finally get some answers about Kaido. Like, is he a dragon, an Oni, a man, or a chicken man in a costume? Either way, the answer should be here soon, and by the way, if he does turn out to be a chicken man in a costume, I'm officially gonna retire from theories, quote by legendary anime. Now at this point we can all agree that Kaido has the dragon devil fruit, and is not a real dragon, right? Wrong! Until Oda works that statement into the pages of the manga, we cannot assume but only speculate otherwise. We theorize it all. He's a real dragon, he's an Oni, he has a dragon devil fruit that makes him the Godzilla of the series. And while these theories seem to contradict each other, bear in mind that they come from two people's thoughts on this channel, and on occasion, a third party. We are merely sharing the combined efforts of all these great ideas, and as such, we come to a conclusion that is both madness but also shockingly brilliant. So let's dive into the theory and see if we can finally solve the mystery that is Kaido. Hi everyone, Flying Panda, the One Piece theories.
Kaido's dragon and ancient giant powers, Vegapunk's greatest creation.
By legendary anime. Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Kaido for sure has the look of an Oni. It's probably the best answer to the question what his speech can be, and given his attachment to Wano, which is the Japan of One Piece world, it only makes sense. Yet the existence of Onis in One Piece has yet to be mentioned, not in myth, folklore, or legends. If they did exist, perhaps they should have been mentioned on the human auction list. After all, minks aren't human, but have human traits, and they are mentioned on the list, same as fishmen. This doesn't disprove the existence of Onis, however. We just point out at this moment in time they haven't been mentioned or been said to exist. What if there's actually a reasonable explanation for Kaido's appearance? The appearance of an Oni. It's worth mentioning that we, and also others have noticed this too, that Kaido has resemblance to Oz, or Oz Jr. These details are mostly related to the horns they all share, as well as their fashion sense, notably the skulls. Kaido is however large compared to even the average size human in One Piece, but yet he still towers over the other large humans. He's not on the scale of Oz though, we'll come back to this detail soon. For many years we referred to Oz kind as the Oz race, but recently learned that the more accurate term is ancient giants, as explained when the numbers were finally revealed. It's claimed the numbers are much larger than the average giant, but whether they're the same size as Oz or Oz Jr. means to be seen, unless someone has worked this out yet. But given that even the numbers vary in size between each other, it makes little difference. It's just the same in all races. Even humans, there's an average, but some can be bigger or smaller than the average size. Two things the numbers Oz and Kaido have in common are their wild looks, both in nature and personality, and also their horns. Now maybe saying the horns is a stretch to some degree. Sure, but again, all races individually do tend to have some different traits compared to their peers. But let's not forget that the numbers themselves are the results of experimentations from Punk Hazard and were deemed failures, so the failure could be down to their defect in appearances. But there's one number who stands out from the rest, number 8, Hacha. From all those numbers we've seen thus far, he looks the most humanoid and even dressed as such, which is worlds apart from the other numbers and even Oz. The only thing that we can assume is his defect is his childlike personality, as he chases after Frankie believing it to be a toy. Now that we've seen a humanoid ancient giant, this leads us to believe more than ever that Kaido could be of the same race. That if engineered right, you can create a being with the power of a giant but the mind of a human. Yes, we're coming back to the idea that Kaido is the result of a lab experiment. We've spoken about this before and still believe it to be true. After learning about the lineage factor and that Vegapunk was part of this product, we're convinced more than ever that Vegapunk had a hand in the creation of Kaido. All the signs point to it. The giant experiments, the sign of Punk Hazard, smiles, and probably most importantly, the fact that Vegapunk refuses to experiment on children. It's our belief that Vegapunk created Kaido as a child, so in some ironic sense, Vegapunk is the father of Kaido. Vegapunk has been shown to have some interest in dragons, as he created 2, and the only devil fruits we know him to create is that of the dragon devil fruit. This is what led us to believe that Kaido is not part of the ancient giant race, but also part dragon. Through the lineage factor, Vegapunk somehow sliced the DNA of these 2, if not 3 races, human being the 3rd, and created who we know as Kaido. The numbers and even the dragon devil fruit are considered failed experiments. Was this also the case with Kaido? Did Vegapunk reject his own creation, his own son? It feels like Dr. Frankenstein kind of vibe when you think of it like that. Vegapunk is a genius, but he's also likely a mad scientist, and due to his ignorance, he created what is now perceived to be a monster. Perhaps it's due to Vegapunk rejecting him that Kaido is the way he is. Why he's bent on destroying, he wants to prove to his father that this is not a mistake, that he isn't a monster, in some twisted way. We'll also add in the past panels of the latest chapter when Yamato, Kaido-san, explained about flame clouds, which is also what Momo also created to climb through the air. Kaido wasn't transformed yet, Momo already produced them in dragon form. For Kaido to be able to produce them in his normal form suggests to us that he's always in dragon form, meaning he's dragon or part dragon. The transform stage is like that of devil fruit, yes, but if Kaido is a true hybrid, meaning he was born from the genetic makeup of 2 or more species, then his body is a natural zone type without the aid of a devil fruit. Anyways, what do you think of this video? It was written by Legendary Anime. Please leave your comments down below, please like, and if you haven't, please subscribe to Flying Panda, and of course, join our Discord. The road to 100k subs is underway.
Flying Panda.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme, explaining due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as a pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. What time fly through out the window. Trying to hold on, but didn't even know. I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, even though I tried. It all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard.